Hi everyone, welcome to another lesson of Wisdom Waves. Today I thought let's start with trigonometric identities. Children dread this topic, they find it the most difficult. But I have some very simple hacks to make it interesting. I don't know if maths is interesting for you, but yes, interesting and a little simpler so that you can solve the question step by step. Okay, let's go ahead. Now, the first and the foremost thing, the basic identities that we know of are sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1, 1 plus tan square theta is secant square theta, and 1 plus cot square theta is cosecant square theta. Now, just students, for your information, these are called your parent identities. You can derive 3 more identities or rather more from it. How is that possible? Sine square theta can be written as 1 minus cos square theta. Cos square theta can be written as 1 minus sine square theta, and same with all the other identities. So when you start solving trigonometric identities, 99.9% you either solve the left hand side or the right hand side. Very little questions or very few questions you'll have to solve both left hand side and right hand side together simultaneously and then deduce a proof. I've just written two very simple questions for you. I'm going to solve it for you one by one, but before that, two simple steps that you have to keep in mind. You have to convert everything to sine and cos, whichever side you choose. Okay. So suppose if your side has secant or cosecant or tan, convert everything to sine and cos. For example, if it is tan, then we can write it as sine theta by cos theta. If it is cot, then we can write it as cos by sine. And always convert everything to sine and cos and choose the side which you feel will involve more steps rather than choosing a simpler side. Okay, come on, let's start the question. Now, my question over here is 1 plus sine theta over 1 minus sine theta over 1 plus sine theta square root has to be proved as this. Now, the first thing, this seems to be more complex than the right hand side. So, let's start solving the left hand side together. I'll write LHS. What will be my first step? My first step will be rationalization over here. Now, why rationalization? So that I can get rid of the square root. So, what do I do? If you do not know what is rationalization, there's another video on it. Let me know. I can share it with you. So, I multiply and divide within the square root. Keep in mind, within the square root with 1 minus sine theta. I am solving LHS over here, so I write LHS is equal to this. Now, this becomes whole square in the numerator. So, I write 1 minus sine theta whole square. A plus b into a minus b becomes a square minus b square. So, I write this as 1 minus sine square theta. Now, the numerator is my perfect square. So, my square root and the square can get cancelled. We can get rid of it. So, we write 1 minus sine theta. And in the denominator, what is 1 minus sine square theta? Go to identity number 1. 1 minus sine square theta is cos square theta. So, I write cos square theta. Now, next step. What is the square root of cos square theta? Cos theta. And we are almost done. Look at my right hand side. What do you need over here? You need sec theta minus tan theta. Now look carefully. If you separate 1 by cos and you separate sine by cos, we can come at our right hand side. So that's what we do. We write this as 1 minus cos minus sine by cos. So you get sec theta minus tan theta, which is my RHS. Hence proved. Okay, come on. Let me quickly also solve for you question number 2. Now, of course, the same thing over here. We're going to multiply and divide by 1 plus cos theta. So, what do? I do LHS. 1 plus cos theta into 1 plus cos theta. I'll go a little fast for this one. Numerator, I get a whole square. Denominator a plus b into a minus b. So 1 minus cos square theta. Again 1 plus cos theta because the square root and the square get cut. And what is 1 minus cos square theta? Sin square theta and the square root. So we ultimately get 1 plus cos theta by sin theta. 1 by sin theta is what for sec and cos by sin is cos, and we are done. Which is equal to RHS. Now in board exams it's very important to write in the end, hence proved LHS is equal to RHS. So I hope you understood these two questions. In the upcoming lessons I'll be taking up even more complex questions for identities. Any other doubts, DM me or email me, and like, subscribe, share and follow. I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye-bye.